Welcome to my channel Travel Guide. Major aircraft orders and retirements in 2025. The global aviation sector in 2025 is marked by robust aircraft orders and strategic retirements as airlines and manufacturers navigate supply chain challenges, sustainability goals, and growing passenger demand. Here are 10 critical updates. 1. Airbus dominates Paris Air Show 2025. At the Paris Air Show, June 16 to 22, 2025, Airbus secured orders and commitments for 248 firm aircraft, including 150 A321neos from Vietjet Air, 77 planes, 22 A350Fs, 55 A320neos from Aviation, and A350s from Starlux and Egyptair, totaling $21 billion. Boeing, overshadowed by the Air India Boeing 787 crash, announced no new orders, focusing on tributes instead. Analysts predicted 800 orders, but the show was subdued due to geopolitical tensions and Boeing's absence. 2. Boeing's blockbuster May orders. Boeing logged 303 gross orders in May 2025, its sixth best month ever, including 119,737 MAXes, 75, 787, 10s, 45,787 9s, 30,777 XS, and others, primarily from Qatar Airways' historic widebody deal. Airbus reported 0 orders that month, likely saving announcements for Paris. Boeing's orders reflect recovery efforts despite a 6,537 plane backlog and supply chain issues limiting 737 MAX production to 38 units monthly. 3. SkyWest's Embraer E175 order. SkyWest, the world's largest E-jet operator, ordered 60 Embraer E175s for $3.6 billion at Paris Air Show 2025, with deliveries starting in 2027. The deal includes purchase rights for 50 more aircraft, 44 firm delivery positions from 2028 to 2032, contingent on agreements with major airline partners. This strengthens Embraer's U.S. regional market presence, replacing older aircraft in SkyWest's 263 plane fleet. 4. Air India's potential 200 plane order. Tata Group's Air India is negotiating with Airbus and Boeing for approximately 200 narrow-body aircraft, expanding its 2023 order of 470 planes. Discussions, reported in June 2025, may include various aircraft sizes to support Air India's revamp amid India's 9.87% passenger growth, January to April 2025. Supply chain delays pose challenges, but the deal underscores India's aviation market surge. 5. China's possible mega Airbus order. China is considering a 200 to 500 aircraft order from Airbus, potentially announced in July 2025 during European leaders' Beijing visit. The deal, involving narrowbody and widebody models, aims to bolster China's fleet amid rising demand. This follows China lifting a Boeing delivery ban in June after US-China tariff negotiations, signaling a competitive market for both manufacturers. 6. ANA's Boeing and Embraer orders. All Nippon Airways, ANA, firmed up a February 2025 order for 45 Boeing planes, including 787s with GEnx engines, at Paris Air Show 2025, a setback for Rolls-Royce. ANA also ordered Embraer E175s, reinforcing its regional fleet. These orders, part of ANA's modernization, highlight Boeing's continued relevance despite Airbus's show dominance. 7. IAG's dual Boeing-Airbus order. International Airlines Group, IAG, parent of British Airways and Iberia, placed a significant order in May 2025 for Boeing and Airbus aircraft to bolster its fleet. The deal aligns with IAG's strong Q1 2025 performance and Airbus's forecast of 3.6% annual passenger growth over 20 years, emphasizing fuel-efficient jets for long-term growth. 8. U.S. Army's turboprop retirement. The U.S. Army plans to retire its entire turboprop surveillance fleet, RC-12X, MC-12, 05, by the end of 2025, replacing them with business jet-based Hades platforms. Only 6 jets may be acquired, raising concerns about capacity gaps, as deliveries are not expected until 2027. These aircraft have been vital for ISR missions in permissive airspaces globally. 9. U-2 retirement restrictions. The U.S. Air Force intended to retire its Lockheed Martin U-2 Dragon Lady surveillance aircraft by 2026, but the House Appropriations Committee limited retirements to 8 units in FY 2026 to preserve capabilities. The U-2's high-altitude ISR role remains critical, with no immediate replacement ready, prompting congressional intervention. 10. JSX's ATR fleet introduction. JSX, a U.S. public charter airline, will introduce 2 leased ATR 42600s with 30 seats in 2025, complementing its 72 Embraer E175, E145 jets. This shift diversifies JSX's fleet for shorter routes, reflecting a trend among smaller operators to adopt efficient turboprops amid rising fuel costs and regional demand. These developments highlight a dynamic 2025 aviation landscape, with Airbus leading orders, Boeing navigating challenges, and retirements reshaping military and regional fleets. Supply chain constraints and sustainability pressures continue to influence decisions, while emerging players like Boom Supersonic and Jet Zero signal future innovation. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.